and I'd like to welcome to my channel. Today I will show you how to make this very beautiful sweater and very easy. If you are a beginner, I am sure you can do it, because all the sweater is made, look, with double crochet, except the edge at the shoulders, the edge at the bottom, and the edge at the sleeve. This edge is made with front post double crochet and back post double crochet. So you need to know how to make 3 stitch double crochet, front post double crochet and back post double crochet. So that you need to know how to make. Look, this sweater can be into color, like in my case. I like it very much, this combination, or in one color. It's your choice, okay, what you decide to make. The yarn that I use is Alize Diva with silky effect. With this ivory color, I use 3 skein, and the code, if you want to use the same color, is, look, 01, and each skein has grams, meter and yards. It's a microfiber. It's very soft. Okay, and the variegarded yarn is also Alize Diva. As you can see, this variegarded yarn has also the turquoise color. For example, in my case, I work more than a half. I work around until here, but I don't like it how it looks with turquoise color. Even is a very beautiful color, look. So I starting again, and I eliminate this turquoise color. So with this variegated yarn with turquoise color eliminate, I use 2 skein, but depend for each size and style to work. My model is a small person. She has S size. The crochet that I use is 3 mm. If you don't have the possibility to have this yarn, you can use any kind of yarn you want who is suitable with crochet number 3, or you can use crochet number 3.5, and of course the suitable yarn for this crochet, but no more than 3.5, because don't look nice. Look how beautiful is the stitch with this yarn. Okay, so use the crochet 3 or 3.5 mm. So it's not hard. I will give you all information that you need, and also this sweater can be made for any size, so don't matter what size you have. Okay, I hope you like it. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like my work, and let's begin. Before we begin to make this sweater, we need to take the measure. The measure is take like that. Take a blouse who is very close to the body. Okay, so don't measure a large blouse, and measure at the bottom here to here until here. Okay, so in my case this blouse has 44 centimeter, and I take 2 centimeter and I have 42. We make 42. One moment. We make 42 plus 42, like in my case. Depends for each measure. Okay, so I have 84 centimeter. Why we make 42 plus 42? Because this sweater is working circular, so we don't make the back part and then the front part. This sweater is working circular without any turn. Okay, so after you measure the blouse at the bottom, if you, for example, if you have, like in my case, 42, take 2 centimeter, 44, sorry, take 2, and you have 42 for the front, and also you need to have the same number of centimeter or inch for the back. So 42 plus 42 is 84. So that is the number of stitch that you need to chain. After you chain the number of stitches that you need, I will show you how to make this elastic edge. I will show you a little example, because doesn't matter what size you have, the stitch is making the same. Okay? Why I take 2 centimeters after I measure? Because after we finish this elastic edge, the sweater become a little large. Okay, so I don't want to be very large, this sweater, because we have a beautiful collar who it is at the shoulders, not at the neckline. So this type of shoulders don't look nice if you make it a large sweater. So after you chain. So many stitches you need. We need to join with slip stitch into the first chain. Okay. So join with slip stitch. Chain 2, 1, 2. These 2 chains don't count like 1 double crochet. So in the same stitch here you need to make 1 double crochet, because after we finish we don't join into the chain 2. We join every row into the first stitch, okay? And now we continue to make double crochet. At this first row we make only double crochet in every stitch all the way around, okay? I will make one more and then I will show you the next row. Okay, so work until you finish the row, and then I will show you how to join and how to begin the next row. I finish the first row. After you finish the first row, at this edge we need to join. We join here into the first double crochet, not at the chain 2. So join here is the first stitch, insert a crochet and join with slip stitch. Look, chain 2 again, and from now on this elastic edge is made with 1 front post double crochet, 1 back post double crochet, 1 front post double crochet, 1 back post double crochet. One more time, 1 back post double crochet, 1 front post back post double crochet. Sorry. So continue to make 1 front post double crochet, 1 back post all the way around. After you finish the row number 2, I will show you how to finish and how to join, and also how to begin the row number 3. I almost finished the row number 2. Look how really nice it is if you work with thin yarn. So here, in my case, here is the last stitch. Even is a front post double crochet or a back post, here you need to make the last stitch. In my case is a back post double crochet, no, front post, sorry. Okay, and now we join with slip stitch here into the first front post double crochet here, okay? So always join with slip stitch into the first stitch, not into the chain 2, and the row number 2 is ready. I will show you how to begin the row number 3 and then you continue. So chain 2 into the next stitch, front post, double crochet, into the next stitch, back post, double crochet, into the next front post, double crochet, into the next back post, double crochet. One more time, one front post, double crochet, one back post, double crochet. Look, it's really nice. And now you continue to make so many rows as you need until you have 5 centimeters. Don't make more. Okay, until you have 5 centimeters. Because for a woman, this elastic edge don't look nice if you make more. Okay? In my case, I make 10 rows because it's a 10 yard. But you can make so many rows you need until you have 5 centimeters. After you finish this elastic edge, I will show you how to begin and also how to change the color. I finish the elastic edge for my sweater. I don't make it more because for the woman the elastic edge don't look nice if you make bigger. For a man you can make bigger. In my case I crochet until I have 5 centimeters. So in total I crochet 10 rows, and because the yarn is very thin, okay, but if you want bigger you can make it. It's your choice, okay? And now we begin the sweater. Chain 2, 1, 2. This chain 2 don't count like one double crochet, and in the same stitch here make double crochet, into the next double crochet, into the next double crochet. From now on all the sweater is made only with double crochet. It's very simple, but at the end I think will be very nice. Okay, so look, double crochet in every stitch, crochet until you finish the row, and then I will show you how to join and how to begin the next row. In my case I will work with 2 colors. With this color is ivory color, and with variegated yarn, and I make 4 rows with this ivory color, 4 rows with variegated yarn. But now we need first we make 4 rows, but finish this row and then I will show you how to join. I finish the first row with double crochet in every stitch. Okay, I almost finished. So I make the last double crochet, and now you join with slip stitch here into the first double crochet. Okay, join with slip stitch. Look, and now you chain 2 again, make 1 double crochet into the same stitch, chain 2 them, don't count, like 1 double crochet, and you continue exactly how it is, only double crochet in every stitch. Okay, now if you make this sweater in one color, you crochet until you reach here under arm, exactly under arm, because when we make the sleeve, we work, here is the shoulders, we make the sleeve exactly to here from here. Okay, so work until you obtain your length that you need and you reach under arm. If you make into colors, like in my case, make 4 rows. So I make 1, I begin the row number 2, so I need to make 3. And after I finish these 4 rows, I will show you how to change the color. I finish the first 4 rows with this color. I name from now on this ivory color, the color number 1, and this variegaded yarn I will name color number 2. Okay, so I finish this first 4 rows with color number 1, and now it's time to change the color with the color number 2. So make the last double crochet and look how it is, the join. It's really nice. So make the last double crochet and then insert the crochet into the first double crochet. Okay, and then take the color number 2 and join with slip stitch, turn and make 2 knots, 1 and 2. See, chain 2, 1, 2, and now I want to hide this yarn, and I take it from the back and make again first double crochet into the same stitch here, and I also hide the yarn. Okay, I make some double crochet. Okay. See? Oh, this is not good. So continue to work until you finish again 4 rows. After you finish the first row, 4 rows with color number 2, I will show you again how to change the color, because I don't cut the yarn. Okay, we work with 2 colors. It's not hard, okay? So work again 4 colors. And then I will show you again how to change. I have finished the next 4 rows with the color 2, and now it's time to change again with the color 1. So make the last double crochet and then insert the crochet into the first double crochet. Take the color 1 and join with slip stitch. Pull easily with the color 2 and chain 2, 1 and 2, and then make 1 double crochet into the same stitch and double crochet in every stitch all the way around until you finish the row. Okay, so 4 rows with color 1, 4 rows with color 2. That it is from inside. I don't want to cut the yarn at every 4 rows, so it is inside, so it look nice. Okay, so crochet so many rows you need until you obtain your length, and also until you reach underarm. But the last 4 rows must be with the color 2 if you make with 2 colors. Okay, so last 4 rows, when you reach underarm, okay, must be with the color 2. If I make some change, I will show you before I make the sleeve. If I don't, I make 1 sleeve and then I will show you how to make the sleeve and then the collar around the shoulders. Okay? So I finish the first part for the body. Look, it's really nice. And also I make 1 sleeve and I join it at the body. Look how the joined is. We don't sew, we will join after you finish the sleeve at the last row with the crochet. Okay, look, and for the inside is look like that. Okay? But first, as you can see, when I change the color, you see this variegated yarn has this turquoise color, but after I make around a half at this body, I don't like it, because don't fix with this color, and I eliminate. When I reach other color, I cut and I eliminate this color because I don't like it. And now I obtain what I want. Now we begin the sleeve. The sleeve also begin at the bottom to top, okay? And we make the elastic edge here, like we do exactly as we did at the beginning of the sweater. So I don't show you how to make, because at the beginning of the sweater I already show you, but first you need to take your measure of the circumference for your hand, and you measure around here. In my case, my model has 15.5 centimeter. I don't know how to show you. One moment. Look, so my model has 15.5 centimeter, and this elastic edge has 5 centimeter. So you need to make with exactly a number of rows. In my case, here I make 10, and for the sleeve also I make 10 rows. So measure the circumference, and then how do you know how many stitch you need to make? So after you measure your hand circumference, measure here at the beginning, the edge at the beginning, measure how many centimeter or inch you have, and then count the stitch and change the number of stitch that you count after you measure, and then make the elastic edge until you have 5 centimeter. After you make the elastic edge, I will show you how to take the measure and how to begin and how to increase. Okay? I finished the elastic edge for the sleeve. In total I have 10 rows and 5 centimeter. Now, and the circumference is 15 centimeter point 5 in my case, because my model is a small person. And now you need to take the measure like I show you. So first measure 5 centimeter, who is the edge, until here. To here until you have 10 centimeter, you measure the circumference. And in my case, my model, after 10 centimeter, she has 21 centimeter, and I make 22. After 10 centimeter, she has 22, and I make 24.5 centimeter. After 10 centimeter, she has 26.5, and I make 28. After 10 centimeter, she has 30, and I make 31.5 centimeter. The last part, in my case, is 8 rows. I don't make any increase, but I will show you. You need to crochet the sleeve until you almost reach underarm. Okay, so here is underarm. You work until you reach underarm, and this sleeve don't need to be too large, because don't look nice with this type of sweater. So don't make a large sleeve. So in my case, I measure how many centimeter is how many rows is 10 centimeter. In my case, 10 centimeter is 14 rows. Okay, but depends with any what yarn you use or your technique to work. Okay, so first 10 centimeter, in my case 14 rows. I make 1 row work normally, 1 row increase. Look, to here until last stitch marker, to here until here I have 10 centimeter and 14 rows. So at the first part I make 1 row work normally, 1 row increase. After you make 10 centimeter, you put the stitch marker at the row number 14. Then here the next 10 centimeter, who is also 14 rows, I make 3 rows work normally, 1 row increase. So to here until here I make 3 rows work on normally, 1 increase. Then the next 10 centimeter I make 2 rows work normally, 1 row increase. Always after you make 10 centimeter, at the last row put the stitch marker. So the next 10 centimeter I make 2 rows work normally, 1 row increase. And the last 10 I make 3 rows work normally, 1 row increase. But okay, so last part, 3 rows work normally, 1 increase. And then I make 8 rows without any increase. So I work normally. Now, after you finish your sleeve, just remember, if you make with 2 colors, you also need to finish with the color number 2. Look, exactly how we make at the body part. Okay? If you work with 1 color, doesn't matter. Okay? But if you make with 2 colors, when you obtain your length that you need, you make only 3 rows, 1, 2, and 3 with the color number 2, because at the row number 4 we join the sleeve with the body. Okay? The body part. So now I begin exactly how I make the first sleeve. I work 1 row normally, 1 row increase. If you work with 2 colors, you change the color exactly how we make at the body. Okay? So chain 2, 1, 2, and in the same stitch is exactly how we make at the body part. In the same stitch, make 1 double crochet. The chain 2 don't count. And the first row we make double crochet in every stitch until we finish the row. Okay? After you make this first row, I will show you how to increase. Okay? I almost finished the first row. We join with slip stitch into the first double crochet, exactly how we make at the body part. Okay? And now chain 2, 1, 2. And for me it's time to increase. We increase at the beginning and at the end of the row. So in the same stitch here we make 2 double crochet, 1 and 2. This is the first increase. At the row when we need to increase, we increase 2 times, at the beginning and at the end. And now you work normally, double crochet in every stitch until you reach at the last double crochet. Here is the last double crochet. So I work until I reach at the last double crochet, and then I will show you again how to increase. So I reach at the last double crochet, and in the last double crochet you also make 2 double crochet into the same stitch, 1 and 2, and join with slip stitch here into the first double crochet at the beginning of the row. Chain 2, 1, 2. For me, the next row is work normally without any increase. Okay? Look how beautiful it is, the join. Almost don't see. Look. Here is where I join every row. Very beautiful. So continue to increase. You can make exactly like I show you, and the secret is to measure and measure and measure, because we don't need to be a large slave. So continue until you almost reach underarm, and don't forget, if you make into colors, last group must be with the color number 2, and you need to make only 3 rows, 1, 2 and 3. At the 4 we join the slave with the body part. Okay, and if you also work with 2 colors, we change the color exactly like I show you. Okay? I finish the second slave, and now it's time to show you how to join the slave with the body part. After you make the first slave, you join the slave with the body part here, where we join every row. Okay, but first you need to measure underarm. Okay, so measure underarm, how many centimeter or inch you have. In my case, my model has 9 centimeter, but I measure 10. Always add 1 centimeter in plus, and then I measure 10 centimeter to here until here, in my case. So after you measure and add 1 centimeter in plus, put the measure here where you finish the body part, and put the centimeter like that, and count the number of stitch that you have for the number of centimeter or inch that you have. So I count, and I have 26. So I have 26 for 10 centimeter. This number you need to divide by 2. So I divide 26 divided by 2 is 13 stitch. Why we divide by 2? Because we need to have, look, for example, here is where we join the sweater, every row. And after you make the first sleeve, after you measure under arm and divide the number of centimeter, divide the number of stitch by 2, you need to have the same number of stitch to the left and the same number of stitch to the right. In my case, I have 13 stitch here and 30 stitch here. And count and put the stitch marker into the last stitch that you need to join to the left, and make again, count and put the stitch marker into the right, into the last stitch that you need to join. As you can see here, where it is the stitch marker, I join the last stitch. And now also you need to count the number of stitches that you have at the body all the way around. In my case, I have 215, but because I can't divide by 2 this number, I make 215 minus 1 is 214, and also this number 214 I divide by 2, and I have 107. So you count here where you join every row, count the number of stitch until you have the half, and put the stitch marker. After you put the stitch marker, you also count here. You count with this stitch marker, because you need to have exactly the number of stitch that you have here into the left and into the right. So I have 26, and I need to have 13 and 13. So after you put the stitch marker exactly in the middle, count for the left, you count with the stitch where you put the stitch marker. Count the number of stitch that you have after you divide by 2, and put the stitch marker. And again you count without this stitch marker. To here, count the number of stitch that you need. So in my case, at the stitch marker, I count 13 and I put stitch marker with the stitch marker for the left, and for the right I count after stitch marker, I count again 13 and I put the stitch marker. After you put the stitch marker into the left and into the right, you take this stitch marker because you don't need it. And now I will show you how to join. The join is the same for these two sleeves, okay? So you take the sweater like that, and then you take the sleeve. Okay, one moment and I will show you how to join. So I make a little mistake and I'm sorry for that. So you need to put again here the stitch marker that I tell you you don't need it here in the middle, because from here you begin to join the sleeve at the body part, and sorry for that. So your body part is like that, you turn and you have the inner part into your front. Now you take the sleeve here where it's finished and chain 2, 1 and 2 into the first stitch. Here make double crochet and then you take the body part and you insert the crochet exactly in the middle where it is the stitch marker. Okay, I take it now and I join with a slip stitch. Then insert the crochet into the next stitch at the sleeve, make the double crochet, then also insert the crochet into the body part, into the next stitch and make slip stitch. Once again, double crochet into the sleeve, then insert the crochet at the body part and make the slip stitch. Once again, double crochet into the sleeve, at the body part we join with slip stitch. Once again, double crochet at the sleeve, because this is the last row that you make, and into the body part we join with slip stitch. Look how it is inside, and outside is like that. So continue until you reach at the stitch marker, and then I will show you how to continue. I almost reach at the stitch markers and I take it right now because I don't need it. One moment. And I make the last join at this part. And now you continue to make double crochet in every stitch until you reach at the next stitch marker. And look, okay, because we need to finish the row number 4 with the color number 2. Look how it is the join, really nice. So continue until you reach here, until you reach here. So crochet, double crochet until you reach here, okay? I make a double crochet until I reach at the next stitch marker, and here is the sleeve. You also need the sweater, the body part must be into the front of you with the inner part, and here is the sleeve. So I take this stitch marker at the sleeve, one moment, okay, and again make a double crochet, and then take the body part where it is the stitch marker and insert the crochet and join with a slip stitch. Now you take also this stitch marker okay, and you continue. Make double crochet at the sleeve, join, insert the crochet into the body part and join with slip stitch. One more time. Double crochet, insert the crochet into the body part, join with slip stitch. One more. Double crochet, insert the crochet into the body part, join with slip stitch. Make like that until you reach at the end, and then I will show you how to finish. I almost reached at the end. I need to make one more. So one double crochet, then insert the crochet into the body part, join with slip stitch, and then we join with slip stitch into the first double crochet that we make, and that's it. Cut the yarn, make a slip knot, and your join is ready. Inside and outside, okay? So after you make these two sleeves and join them to the body part, I will show you the last part. The last part is made with the color number 1, okay? Now after you finish the sleeves, and then after you join them to the body part, it's time to begin the last part. as you can see, after we join the sleeve, at each part is formed a little corner. So we have one here, one here, and also one here and one here. And we begin, leave some stitch, because at these corners we make some decrease. So I insert the crochet here and make a slip knot, and chain 2, 1, 2, into the same stitch, make double crochet. The chain 2 don't count like one double crochet, and we continue to make double crochet in every stitch. One moment until I make some. Okay, so crochet, double crochet until you reach at the first corner. At the first corner you need to have 1, 2, 3 and 4. So crochet until here, and this, because here we make 2 decrease. We make 2 decrease here, 2 decrease here. Okay? So I make double crochet until I have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 here at the corner. And now we make the decrease. We make 1 unfinished double crochet into the next stitch, again 1 unfinished double crochet, and join 1 decrease. Once again 1 unfinished double crochet, and here 1 unfinished double crochet, the second decrease. And now we decrease again 2 times here. 1 unfinished double crochet, 2 unfinished double crochet, join 1 decrease, 1 more, 1 unfinished double crochet, 2 unfinished double crochet, join, and look. Okay, so now you continue to make double crochet. So this is the first corner. You continue to make double crochet until you reach here at the next corner, and work until you have here 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and make again 2 decrease here and 2 decrease here. Then continue until you reach at the next corner, and also work until you have 1, 2, 3, 4 until here. Make 2 decrease here, 2 decrease here. Continue, and the last decrease is make into the last corner. Also you need to have 1, 2, 3, 4 until here. Make 2 decrease here and 2 decrease here. and then I will show you again how to join and how to begin the next row. So I almost finished the first row. I need to make the last double crochet, and we join with slip stitch here into the first double crochet, chain 2. Now at this row we need to decrease all the way around, and also we decrease again at the corners. Why we decrease all the way around? Because the sweater is too large, okay, and don't look nice on you. Sorry. So at this row we make 9 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And now we make 1 decrease. Into the next stitch we make 1 unfinished double crochet, into the next stitch 1 unfinished double crochet, and we join. See? And now we repeat. We make again 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And now we make again 1 decrease, 1 unfinished double crochet, into the next stitch, into the next stitch again 1 unfinished double crochet, and we join. Now you repeat until you almost reach at the corner. At the corner we make again 2 decrease here and 2 decrease here, and you need to have 1, 2, 3, 4. So work until you have at this part 4 stitch, okay? And then I will show you again how to decrease. So I crochet until I have here 4, and now don't matter how many stitch you have until after you make the decrease. For example, here is the decrease that I make, and then I make 1, 2, and 3, and then we begin the decrease at the corner. So don't matter, because I only want to make some decrease because the sweater is too large. And now we make again 2 decrease, 1 unfinished double crochet, 2 unfinished double crochet, join, 1 decrease, and again 1 unfinished double crochet, 2 unfinished double crochet, join. And now we make again 2 decrease at this part, 1 unfinished double crochet, 2 unfinished double crochet, join. One more time, 1 unfinished double crochet, 2 unfinished double crochet, join. And now you continue to make 9 double crochet, 1 decrease, 9 double crochet, 1 decrease, until you reach, look how it is, the corner. Okay? So work until you have again 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. So work until here. Okay? So make again 2 decrease here, 2 decrease here. Then continue to make 9 double crochet, 1 decrease, until you reach at the next corner, and the next corner repeat 2 decrease, 2 times here, 2 times here, and repeat until you reach at the last corner. At the last corner make again 2 decrease here, 2 decrease here, and so make the row number 2, and then I will show you the next row. I will finish the row number 2, and it's time to begin the row number 3. In my case, the sweater, it is still too large, so I make the decrease also all the way around, and also we need to decrease here at the corners. At this row we make 8 double crochet, chain 2, and we make 8 double crochet and 1 decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now we make the decrease. 1 unfinished double crochet into the next stitch, 1 unfinished double crochet, and join. And repeat. Make 8 double crochet, 1 decrease, until you reach at the corner. At the corner we make again 2 decrease. So work until you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You work until here, and make again 2 decrease here, 2 decrease here. Okay? And then continue to make 8 double crochet, 1 decrease, 8 double crochet, 1 decrease, until you reach at the next corner, and at the next corner decrease 2 times here, 2 times here, and repeat until you finish the row. Okay? And then I will show you the row number 4. So I finished the row number 3. Look how it is. The corner is really nice. And now it's time to make the row number 4. This is the last row, because when you work with 2 colors, we make 4 rows with color 1, 4 rows with color 2. And after we make this last row, we begin to make the elastic edge. The elastic edge is make the same as we did at the bottom, at the beginning of the sweater, and also the same as we did at the sleeve. So at this row we don't make decrease, we work normally. So we don't make decrease all the way around, we make decrease only at the corners. So work, make double crochet in every stitch until you almost reach at the corner. This time at the corner you work until you have 1, 2, because we decrease 1 time here, 1 time here, okay? So until you have 1, 2. So I work until I reach here, and then I will show you again how to decrease. So I reach on the last 2 stitch, 1, 2, and we make 1 decrease here, 1 unfinished double crochet into the next 1 unfinished double crochet, join, and we make also 1 decrease into the next 2 stitch, 1 unfinished double crochet, 2 unfinished double crochet, join. And now you work normally, double crochet in every stitch until you almost reach at the next corner. Look, it's really nice, okay? So work until you almost reach at the next corner, work until you have 2 stitch here, make 1 decrease here, 1 decrease here, work normally until you reach at the next corner, make 2 decrease, 1 here, 1 here, and continue until you finish the row. And then I will show you again how to begin this elastic edge, okay? I finish the row number 4, and look how it is the corner. From now on we don't decrease, we work normally, and we make the elastic edge as we did at the bottom. So chain 2 into the same stitch, make 1 front post double crochet, into the next 1 back post double crochet, into the next front post double crochet, into the next back post double crochet. One more time, 1 back post double crochet, 1 front post double crochet. Okay, so you can make so many rows you need, but my advice is you can make less than you make here. For example, I make 10. I will make 7 or 8, and if I like it how it came, I don't make more rows. But if I think I need 1 and 2 rows, I will make. So you can make so many rows you need at this elastic edge. And don't forget, when you finish, you join with slip stitch here into the first front post double crochet. Okay, so make so many rows you need, but no more than you make here at the beginning. Okay, after you finish this elastic edge, your sweater is ready. I hope you like it. It's very easy, I think. And thanks for watching, and bye bye.